pupils dilate.
Kneel down to fate, to be the one who conquers.
No one can take away our power and our faith.
'Cause I'll ignite.
Compete for the dreams, so they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the peak. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. You'll know what we're bringing glass ceiling. Believe it, aim off for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone find your limit. Sometimes a loss has a lot of meaning. It has a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. This man is gone, I'm ready for war. This fantasy doesn't excite me anymore. When we raise our voices together, filling the void. Trust your gut, then bear the palm. Show them who's the GOAT.
Have you seen anything like this before? Valkyrie sings, hear her sweet voice soar. Golden mead flowing in Valhalla's glow, where the northern lights in splendor show. Have you seen anything like this before? Silver swords gleam in the light of dawn. Thunder roars, dance unfolds, where immortal hearts belong. Sing the ode to the battles fought, to heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from Asgard to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Underneath the moon's enchanting sights, Odin's eye guide us through the night. Never be afraid of fire or thin ice. Warriors fight with great might.
Warriors, let this day be etched in the pedestal of history. Let's forge our fate through courage and determination at the edge of abyss. For faith, for honor, for those who came before us. This is not just a battle, it is our saga.
Sing the ode to the battles fought, to heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from Asgard to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Toast to stars that brightly gleam, Valhalla
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Valkyrie Cup 2025 Grand Finals, where we will be witnessing a fantastic best of 7 between two fantastic teams. My name is Zero, and joining me today is Nikki, and we are excited about the matches today.
Super excited because this is the Valkyrie Cup Season 2 and I'm very much honored to be sitting virtually next to the very amazing Zero.
Thank you. It's we've watched a lot of games leading up to this grand finals. You know, we've seen PURPLEHEAD really dominating their opponents. We've also seen DEWARKOP. They are a really strong team as well, and it's no surprise that they've made it all the way here to the finals. PURPLEHEAD almost 100% win rate. DEWARKOP has been showing fantastic performance throughout this entire Valkyrie Cup, and I'm excited to see what this best of 7 has to offer for us today.
Definitely safe to say it's going to be 3-4 and I'm not sure who. Maybe for me my fearless forecast probably, but simply because this is fair play. But there's a lot in store aside from the matches. We have gift codes and giveaways to our viewers as well.
Yep, absolutely. A lot of cool things for you guys to be able to get just from watching the stream. Not just the gift codes, not just the beauty of our voices, but also to be able to witness be a part of history in witnessing a new Valkyrie Cup champion. No repeat winners this time, no back-to-back winners. This is a full new lineup of grand finalists, so it's going to be a part of history.
Yes, interesting lineup as well when it comes to the meta job classes and their band picks. I'm really curious if they're gonna stick with what they've band picked during the top 64 until the top 4. But now, since we're already at the top 2, it gets really tricky. So a lot's in store to our adventurers. So please do tune in and don't forget to share the live stream.
Yep, and speaking of gift codes, we're gonna drop the first one here for you guys. Make sure you redeem this right now. Witness 2025 Valkyrie Cup, Valkyrie Champion. Yes, 3 badge of dust for you guys to claim. A little bit of a typo on the gift code. Don't really care about it. Just make sure you redeem this. Share this with your guildmates and friends as well.
Yeah, it's whiteness.
Whiteness, exactly.
No, we're just kidding. Anyway, don't forget to type in the correct gift code. Share your guildmates and yeah, badge of dust to everyone, not just dumplings.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure you claim this. And if you're watching here with us on the English stream, thank you all for supporting us as well as the teams. If you are a native Thai speaker, or if you want to check out the Indonesian stream, you can check out the other streams with Junko and Shipton, as well as Omwawa, as well as Abigail. They'll be covering in the 2 different languages as well. But if you're staying here with us, this is Zero and Nikki, and we'll be witnessing this fantastic best of 7.
Yes, just want to shout out Abigail because Abigail's at the chat right now. Hi, Abby! We miss you!
Yes, we are all very honored to be a part of this. I missed the first Valkyrie Cup in the previous year. I know you and Abigail was able to cover it, but hey, better late than never. We're here now, and we get to see something new. And let's talk about the 2 teams in the finals today. We have PURPLEHEAD going up against DEWARKOP. So PURPLEHEAD from Frontera, mostly from Frontera 1. They were undefeated until the top 4. They lost 0 games until the top 4, where they faced a very tough opponent in Larkoi. And they had to go set all 5 games to be able to take the win. So
it was really close. It was a really close match, and yeah, most of the matches were mirror matches. So I think it gets really tricky to be battling up against a team with the same lineup, and it also gets. I mean, you played Valkyrie Cup, you played Moonlit Arena. What are your thoughts regarding going up against a similar lineup?
Well, the good thing is that the strength of the composition, but the downside is the opponent knows it as well. You both are playing very familiar compositions with very similar strengths, which makes it harder to be able to counter. You don't have the lineup advantage. You sort of have to play on the same equal footing, which makes it more interesting, right? Whoever executes better, whoever plays better as a team will have a higher chance of victory. So, for the side of PURPLEHEAD, they're one of the squads who don't really play the Rune Spear. They always ban out the Rune Spear or the Seedoram. So teams who are more used or have that composition as their focal point becomes much weaker when you play against them.
Yes, I'm just gonna take away my code here, but hold that thought. We have the final schedule for our adventurers who just tuned in. It's still Miniki and Zero. We will be covering the grand finals tonight. As you can see, we have here the top four. We have Legends, DEWARKOP. However, DEWARKOP will be advancing tonight for the grand finals. On the other hand, we have PURPLEHEAD and Lapkoi, and PURPLEHEAD will be going up against a best of 7 series against DEWARKOP. Zero mentioned PURPLEHEAD had really neck and neck match between Lapkoi. On the other hand, Legends and DEWARKOP, it's a bit a different story for DEWARKOP as they dominated the matches. So I really cannot tell if DEWARKOP's really the stronger team than PURPLEHEAD. So yeah, matter of their ban pick, but I believe they leave the cart merchant and the Mother Gear pilot open most of the matches. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I think they leave
we
it
haven't
open.
seen any Mado Gear bans in the top four. At least it's every single team has been very reliant on that character. It's one of the strongest characters, right? It's tanky, it has high damage, it has crowd control, it has ways to cancel capturing the flag. So it's one of those character that does every single thing. So it's hard to play without it. I'm interested to see if either one of these teams will ban it out just to throw a wrench to their opponent's plans. But hey, it's a best of 7. It's there's a lot of things that you can adapt and learn throughout this entire best of 7. So whichever team has is able to adapt better in this long of a series should have the advantage.
Yes, and Zero, you played in the top 64, right? I just want to ask, what job did you play for?
I'm
quite curious. Just curious.
The Mado Gear player, so.
Oh, that's why. So you really know the tips and tricks. But hold that thought. We have here the team introduction. Let me just take this opportunity to introduce PURPLEHEAD. We have Ryo, Kawaki, Matois, Django. This player, is this a cart? This is cart merchant. Nixna, Promethazine HK. I've seen Promethazine HK sometimes also collects flag, and so Boom Haka. On the other hand, kindly introduce DEWARKOP.
We've got Kyrie, Malmo, Jval, Grace, Red Boo, and Dom Eternity. If you look at their most picked characters here, you can see that PURPLEHEAD does not rely on the C Doram at all. They've never. It's not one of their top picks. Well, on the other side,
Jval Grace.
Jval Grace has been playing a lot of the C Doram. He's also been playing a lot of the cart merchant. But we did see the side of DEWARKOP. They did make a switch up during the top 4, switching around players, allowing Red Boo to be on the RK and Jval Grace playing the C Doram. And then Dom Eternity playing something else. So, they are a very flexible team when it comes down to that. So it's going to be interesting to see what is going to be their go-to lineup in this best of 7. Because ultimately, the bans do come into play. If you're PURPLEHEAD, you look at DEWARKOP's most picked characters, you're going to think, okay, I'm going to take out the Sidoram. Or I'm going to take out the Mado. Because they have a player who's very familiar and very active on the Mado. On the other side, DEWARKOP, you're looking at the same thing, right? You're looking at Ryo Kawaki, who's played really well on the Mado, but you're also thinking about John Go and Promethazine, who's been playing a lot of the Rune Spear as well. So do you want to ban that out or not?
But since Red Boo's also been using that job as well, but I mean, he can switch to other the cart merchant. However, if it's really good when it comes to playing this job, then we might be able to see an RK open for this match. I don't know, but this is a best of 7. Hey, this is a best of 7. It can happen, and yeah, we're just so excited to see the lineup. And sometimes there are teams that tend to play it quite slowly when it comes to the pace. Some teams tend to play it, aggressively. PURPLEHEAD is really aggressive, I must say. On the other hand, DEWARKOP, they tend to prioritize like securing the arena first and leaving the flag, the area within the flag range to be secure for their flag retrievers. They tend to play outside of the arena. As for you, Sir, you played Moonlit Arena quite a lot. Even season 1, you're queuing even before the actual tournament.
Yes.
I've seen you. Yes, yes. So regarding that, any thoughts? Would you like to
Oh,
play within? Okay, let's move on first
wow.
with the band pick.
This is
Oh,
an
the Violet and
interesting
Divine
one.
Wrath.
Both
No, the
both archbishops banned out
yeah.
in this match, so no supporting
Meaning,
heals, no burst damage from the Divine Ref as well, which means that the Mado Gear Pilot is much weaker because he doesn't have the support of
yes.
the priest. So
And also, we will get an open Doram C, right?
yep, exactly. Both teams
Definitely.
are. It looked like they mirror. Both of them had the
Yeah.
RK Mado, Kartmech, Sidoram, and the
Commander.
Commander.
Commander?
Yeah, Commander as well. So mirror compositions heading into game number 1 of this best of 7. You can't say who wins from this lineup because they're playing the exact same thing. So it's gonna be coming down to plays, coming down to teamwork, and coming down to whoever, coming down to the tiniest details. So, Nikki, we're heading into game number 1 of this best of 7. Quick predictions. Who do you have in the first game?
On the hat sit right now. Honestly, when I placed my bed, it was really hard for me. But looking at the lineup, since it's just mirror, let me just put my bet on DEWARKOP. How about you?
I'm gonna go on the opposite side to make it more interesting. So PURPLEHEAD for me.
Purplehead.
Nice. Possess coming in. Ryo Kawaki dropping down very low. He already used the Doram.
Dom!
So he's gonna survive. Nope, he's gonna die very soon. A lot of people are
Malo.
falling. This is what happens when there's no Archbishop in the map. Everybody takes a lot of damage. Nice control
Yes.
on towards Red Boo there from Promethazine, but he's gonna fall, and the first flag is going towards the way of DEWARKOP. No, gets cancelled. Gets
Not
stopped,
yet.
and they're gonna continue fighting here.
Not just yet. Someone's trying to collect the flag here. It's
They
well
got it.
secured. Will this be the first flag? I don't think so. Oh, that is the first one for DEWARKOP. Do you see?
Yeah, good start for them, but now Ryo Kawaki is possessed. He's going in. Got caught a little in the sea vortex, but they're a little bit spread up right now. Everyone's fighting, small skirmishes. They're fighting each other in smaller fights, which is not what you really want to see here. Nixna able to finish off Kyrie. Ryo Kawaki in some trouble. Red Bull going for the kill. Gets the kill. Dom Eternity is possessed. He's going for the kill on towards Jean Go as well, but he's gonna fall. And flag has respawned. Malmo gets a kill on towards Nyx now, so that's a numbers advantage. But they even things out with a kill on towards J Valor Grace.
Someone's going near our flag. Will this be a successful flag
Malmo dropping
retrieval?
low.
It's just a successful flag retrieval once
Gets
again.
stopped. No, he gets
for
stopped.
Oh, it has. Oh, someone died. Malmo. Almost. Just almost. But would be dying in the process. 18 to 52 here. Nick's not taking in a lot of damage. Will go down as well. They are now, Purplehead is now claiming the flag area.
Yep, but PURPLEHEAD playing it patient, knowing that the backup is here. They want to secure this high ground before they commit to go for the flags. They do lose their mech, so that they're in a bit of trouble here.
Yes.
24 to 56. Here comes a Dragon Sign from Jean Go. That's going to do a lot of damage. He does fall, but not before bringing down 2 with him. J Valor Grace as well as Dom Eternity in the middle of the map. But just trying to clean up the corners before trying to commit for this flag. A good magnetic field catching out too. Promethazine in some trouble. Possess comes through. They're gonna bring down the
Ooh,
commander.
Dom Eternity now already possessed, looking for target here. I think the flag area will be a bit... Oh no. I was about to say like it will be safe to collect, but let me take it back as Django will go down there. So Dom Eternity here, a Madugir Pilot being possessed is really powerful then.
Yep, but they have the high ground advantage right now. It's PURPLEHEAD.
Yes.
They have an opening to try and go for the flag. Jean Go is on the low ground though, as Red Bull trying to clear things out. Kyrie able to finish off the kill, but not before dying himself. And here 1 versus 1 towards the mid, and open field. Can they get it?
Ooh.
Can they get the flag? PURPLEHEAD, if they get this, they're gonna be in the lead. Oh, J Valor Grace rotates over in time to stop the capture.
Oh!
So that's gonna be huge. J Valor Grace, huge play here with the cancel, and they will be able to stall things out for another few seconds. DEWARKOP, all they need to do right now is cancel. They're in the lead. Oh, Dragon Scion from Jean Go doing a lot of damage.
Oh, Django!
But
It's gonna go
fall.
down there. Yes, for the 5th time rather. And that's why you want to ban a Doram C. Because it has the AoE that can cancel a flag retriever. But now, someone's already possessed once again. And that is going to be Dom Eternity. Red Bull's gonna go down. Niksha and Ryo Kawaki. No DPS right now at this point.
trying to bring down J Valkyrie. They need to kill this Doram. Not enough time to capture the flag, so DEWARKOP will be securing the first game of this best of 7.
3,
Very
2,
messy
1.
sort of round, just because both teams don't have the Divine Light Priest, right? Without that priest, it means that you have no sustain. You're playing with passive healing coming from the Doram, as well as the healing from the airdrop supply coming from the commander. So without the direct healing, it's hard to be able to stand and sustain these fights. That's why we see, you know, small skirmishes left and right. We see a player going 1 versus 1, which also means that every bit of chip damage that comes from the ace commander is very huge. But hey, DEWARKOP was able to take take the initiative early on, get the early wipe, get the higher advantage early on, and get the first flag.
Yeah, the first flag, the first clash, but hold that thought. We have the stats here for our adventurers to see. We can see here a huge chunk of damage or kills dealt by the battlefield commander you mentioned that while ago, Malmo. On the other hand, Kyrie has 7, Red Bull has 5. Most of them, almost all of them, has a lot of kills contributed simply because, you know, it has been replaced. The Divine Wrath and Divine Light has been replaced with either damage dealers and, you know, heavily relying on Vile Grace as our Drum C. On the other hand, Ryo Kawaki and the other Thai player has also a decent amount of kills, but you know, it's not that enough. It should be like all of the players of the team needs to actually down, or you know, take down your opponent in order for you to actually dominate the arena, the middle. You want to leave that untouched, just so it would be easier for the flag retriever to retrieve the flag. But knowing that we have a lot of DPS, who would be the retriever then?
I guess whoever's the closest should try and get it. But here you go, guys. Another gift code for you guys. ROO Valkyrie Global Strike for a Type E module box. Make sure you claim this, as well as share this with your friends and guilds and everyone in your server as well, so that they are able to participate with us in this 2025 Valkyrie Cup Grand Finals.
And yes, let me take this opportunity as well to shout out everyone who's currently watching Zero. A lot of adventurers are here in the chat, and yeah, shout out to you guys. I wish I can shout out everyone, but I'm really happy. Zero and I are really happy that you're here with us. Don't forget to share the live stream to your guildmates, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if you are here, you have to be proud. You have to be happy to be a part of the Ragnarok Online Origin history. We've witnessed a lot of new legends in the making, and tonight is no exception as well. It's either DEWARKOP or PURPLEHEAD who will be going home with 100,000 Yanberries each. Each of these players on the team will be winning 100,000.
Wow. It's so easy to actually spend all of your Yanberries, but don't you worry, guys. It's not just our participants who will be getting Yanberries, because I believe Zero, there will also be a lucky adventure to bring home Yanberries in our stream. So don't go anywhere else. Stay until the end. Yes, 100 Yans. That is correct.
Yes, there's gonna be a lot of prizes, not just for the winners, but like Nikki said, for the viewers as well. So
yes,
if you guys needed more reasons to stay with us in the stream, I have about 7,777 reasons for you guys to stay tuned to the stream. So that's a little bit of a hint for you guys. So make sure you continue staying here, as well as get your friends, get your guildmates here as well, because they all have a chance to win this as well. But Nikki, we're heading into game number 2 with DEWARKOP taking the lead in this best of 7. Same 2 bands, no Divine Light, no Divine Wrath. It's going to be
the same.
Is it the same lineup coming from both teams? Pure on DPS, pure on fighting on both sides.
I think so. I think it would be like a deja vu. Would it be a deja vu? Would it Yes, it is the same. We have the Madigar pilot, we have the commander, the rune sword. Was it the rune
The
sword?
spear.
But yeah, the spear. Sorry. But now, if you just tuned in, DEWARKOP will be leading our best of 7 series. We still have a lot of games to be played. Purplehead can still tie up the series, of course. But now, since they've already witnessed how DEWARKOP play, I think it would be a good insight for Purplehead to adjust and who to take down first. Probably, I mean, I would like to take down J Vial, the C. However, it's very tanky. Before you
Yep.
even take down J Vial Grace, he can also already possess the maternity. So I think they need to look for an answer to that kind of problem in
John Go
game number.
loses the trade, will die out
Oh,
to Kyrie. Kyrie will be getting traded there as well. Possessed
yes.
on both sides,
Roma?
fighting back. Good card help out there, and it's gonna be a full 5-man wipe
Yes.
again, going towards the way of DEWARKOP.
DEWARKOP.
The rotations from Red Bull able to help them secure all those kills and get very
Yes.
quickly those 5 kills. But hey, these 5 kills don't really matter early on.
Yeah.
If you lose
Nope.
your members, Nixna will fall to Malmo. So that's the card merchant down. Here comes the possessed. Oh, but
Yes.
Dragon Scion from Kyrie doing a lot of damage. She's gonna fall though.
Ooh, ooh. Someone is actually taking the middle, but will be contested. The middle is quite contested right
cancel.
now. Oh, Dom Eternity really aggressive, going into the stack of Purplehead, wiping two in the process. Promethazine HK will join in. Nixna as well is not looking good. However, as we can see, one after another from Purplehead is actually dying. The flag is still untouched.
Oh, they get a cancel. Nice magnetic field.
Yeah.
Valor Grace not able to stop him from
Kyrie.
getting that cancel. So 12 to 22 still kills leaded. Taking the lead there by DEWARKOP. Nixna does fall. Jean Go half health already.
Jean Go.
Possessed on both sides. Real Kawaki trying to go for the kill. He's possessed. His overheat
Yes.
charge is high. He's gonna win the trade. He kills
Dom?
off 1, kills off 2. They have to kill this Doran. If they kill
Yes.
this Doran, they have
Kyrie!
the chance. They have the chance to
Ooh!
take this flag. This is their biggest opening yet. Go for
They
the flag.
have to. They have to go for the flag. They have to secure
They
it.
get it.
But
Purple
actually,
head.
almost. And there you go. That's the first flag for Purplehead in our game number 2 of the series here. And I think this is a perfect time for them to actually guard the sides. But sometimes, at this point, during the reset, DEWARKOP, they can, use the surprise. They can just charge in towards the stack of Purplehead. Ryo Kawaki taking damage as well as their commander. Django would go down. No sustain, no nothing. Nixna and Prometheus HK. I think they will be able to answer back to that kind of aggression. But still, they are still in lead.
Yep, flag spawning being taken here by Kyrie. They need to cancel almost. Oh no, gets pushed back. Good cancel there by Nixna. Able
Yes.
to buy themselves a little bit more time. But here comes Jean Go trying to be the one to get it. Can he tank up? No, gets cancelled off there by the magnetic field. Jean Go dropping down very low already. They have to watch out. Here comes
Kyrie!
the Rune Spear. They finish off Malmo. So another free flag. Purplehead trying to get it. Can they stop the card?
Wow.
There's the Malo card cancel. No, they cannot. But here comes the Dragon
No.
Scion.
Oh, almost. Almost.
Yep, Dragon Scion from Jean Go able to help them wipe it out, and this should be the free flag. There's no more,
Yes.
no one else left to be able to help them cancel, and this is gonna be Purplehead getting the quick win in game number
Wow.
2. Very dominant gameplay coming from them. They really changed up a little bit of their playstyle.
Yes.
They started prioritizing more with helping Jean Go keep group their
Yes.
opponents up together and using the Rune Spear to a very huge advantage. And not to mention the huge cancel there by Nixna, able to help them buy that 5 more seconds of
Yeah.
time, was able to help them secure this win.
Exactly. Even though Nixna died in the process, at least they were able to halt the flag retrieval. And also, as we can see here in the stats, our MVP is our commander with 439. On the other hand, Django, Ryo Kawaki has 6 and 7 kills respectively. And actually, Promethazine HK and the commander was able to secure 2 flags in the process. Like you mentioned, this is a different story, a different strategy for Purplehead. I think one of the game changers or how the tables were turned is when J Vial Graves, our Doramsi, has been taken down, and it just went and like they snowballed. Purple had snowballed into victory. On the other hand, DEWARKOP, they just crumbled when J. Vile Grace has died, and that's the complications of not having your divine light and your divine wrath.
Exactly. I mean, if you lose the primary source of healing
Yeah.
and shield your team has, it becomes very difficult to play from that. And that comes down to Nixna as well as Jean-Go really putting a lot of pressure on towards J. Valor Grace. Without the Sea Vortex, it becomes harder to cancel flag capturing as well, and also controlling areas of the map. So good change of pace here coming from the side of Purplehead, spotting the opening that allows them to take this win. And with that, we're gonna give you guys a little bit more prizes as well. This is RO Valkyrie Splendor Global for one Titanium Forge. Sheesh, that is a pretty big prize. I need that.
We need that. I just hope that our viewers are taking notes. I think Zero will be posting it on his page. Are you taking notes of all the codes, Zero, for our
Unfortunately,
viewers?
Hop not. So I hope my guildmates, are saving them for me,
Taking notes.
so I can
Hopefully.
redeem them later.
Yeah, for the chat, because some of the people in our chat, our adventurers in the chat, they're asking what's the first code, what's the second one. So yeah, I hope some of the adventurers out there would be kind enough to type it in the comment section,
Yes.
so that others would also be able to redeem the code. But hey, that's just game number 2. This is a best of 7 series, a lot of games to be played for the evening. And the title, aside from the Nyanberries, the title of being the Valkyries Cup Season 2 Grand Champions is at stake. They're
Exactly.
one step closer. Oh no, like how many more games closer? 4 more games closer? Oh no, 5 more games closer if ever they will tie the series, right?
Each team needs 3 more wins. We're essentially in
Oh,
a
yeah,
best
yeah.
of 5 right now. So whoever wins 3 more games will be able to capture this crown. And like Nikki said, it's not just the Nyanberries at stake here. The prestige of winning
Wow.
essentially a fair competition with
Yes.
both sides having no advantage or disadvantage. It's a fair competition. It comes down to coordination, communication, skill, gameplay, as well as just ability to perform under pressure. That is something that not a lot of people can say that they want. Hey, there's over 1,000 Odin Cup winners at this point right now, but there has only been 5 Valkyrie Cup winners before this. So after tonight, we're gonna have 12 Valkyrie Cup winners, and that's just a much more prestigious title for me.
I'm so bad at numbers and maths. like 1,000. Yeah, because a guild consists of like 150 people.
exactly.
Yeah, so quick maths brought to you by Zero, but you won't miss Zero, guys, because later on we will be giving away Nyan berries as well. So don't go anywhere else. Stay tuned. Now heading towards game number 3 of our best of 7 series. Like you mentioned, it's anybody's game. The fact that both of these teams were able to, beat everyone from the top 64 teams, right? They definitely deserve to be here.
Absolutely.
And I just couldn't, at first I said that DEWARKOP, definitely putting my bets on DEWARKOP. But at this point, looking at how great Purplehead was able to turn the tables, I really don't know what to say, but one thing is for sure, they're gonna ban Divine Light and Wrath again.
Yep, we might not see both the priests in this tonight at all, Nikki, as they seem very hell-bent on just taking out both one of these. I'm more interested to find out who has banned the Divine Light and who banned the Divine Wrath, because
Yeah.
because without both these priests, somehow, without both these priests, it becomes infinitely harder. The amount of healing you can get is limited to the passive healing from the Sidoram as well as the airdrop supply from the commander. So
Yeah. Very, very aggressive take on the tournament, because usually they would assign the Divine Wrath to a DPS and then the Divine Light to another DPS. So that's their assignment, leaving the last person to either just roam around or like do the CCs. But this time around, having 2 main damage dealers and 2 damage dealers and utilities as well, and just leaving one Cedar ramp to possess your main damage dealer or any other damage dealer. It's actually really tricky to
Ooh.
look at. But what's important is the first team to actually win the first clash, Django taking damage, Carry will go down, and that is a 1 for none.
They are able to bring down the commander on the other side. Nick's not getting killed towards Mamo. That's huge. Can
Ooh,
they
Red
kill
Bull.
off Jake Viola Grace? That's an important person to kill. They're trying
Yeah.
to chase him down, but here comes the arcade, able to back him up. Ryo Kawaki will
Yeah.
fall. 8-6 right now. Purplehead leading in terms of kills. To get a kill on towards Kyrie as well. He's gonna have to walk all the way back from spawn. Nixna 3-0 right now, hasn't died a single time yet. So this card merchant working out really well here for Purplehead.
Yes,
Oh,
and 10 to
Nixna.
6. Kyrie gonna go down there. Another kill. Nixna's already on a roll here with a quadra kill, but Red Bull was able to actually stop that. But that's not enough. You need to secure the flag, and doing so, you need to wipe the opponent.
Yep, and Kyrie, not Dragon Scion yet, possessed, but Ryo Kawaki did not have enough damage to bring him down in time. Promethazine in some trouble. Dragon Scion, here comes the damage. Promethazine will fall, and it looks like DEWARKOP might be securing the first flag. Do they have a way to cancel? Do they get there in time? No, they do not. First flag goes to the way of DEWARKOP as the Dragon Scion damage proving way too much for them to handle.
And this is a bit of reset. We're gonna see a regroup, and what they usually do here is, you know, the main damage dealer doing the front line, being possessed. Probably, yeah, I think that they're gonna use that. But Ryo Kawaki taking damage, Django as well, and Kyrie's gonna go down. Double eternity, no DPS now. But yeah, knowing that there's no divine wrath and light, it's so hard to respawn.
Yep, Nixna continuing to really tear them apart. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
6 kills already on Nixna.
Wow.
She has really been great in taking these small skirmishes. She's one of the only few female players in this grand finals.
Oh.
I think she's the only one female player in this grand finals, so definitely rooting out for her. Kyrie being brought down there by Ryo Kawaki. Flag, are they going for it? Purplehead
Yes.
should be able to secure this. There's no way to stop him, and that's gonna be equal flags, but Purplehead taking the lead in terms of kills.
Oh, yes, that is correct. Just a matter of 10 points. We still have 1 minute and 30 seconds here. Now the question is, how will DEWARKOP, catch up with that 10 point? That is still a lead. And as for now, Purplehead is quite sticking with one another. I'm looking at how they position themselves inside the arena. So it's gonna go down. That's gonna be Ryo Kawaki, but Kyrie and Red Bull for the exchange. That's not a good exchange, actually.
Yep, too much damage there for Dom Eternity. He has max overheat charges, so he's gonna burn down Promethazine. So one way to cancel the flag. Dead. They just need to deal with Nixna right now. Nixna's going to fall.
Yeah.
No, still alive. Actually gets a reverse kill on towards
Wow.
Malmo. So that is
Malmo.
huge. Red team trying to capture the flag right now. DEWARKOP are stopping it. Nope. Nixna from behind. Nixna absolutely huge today. So many cancels, so many huge play. Gets a kill on towards Kyrie before falling as well.
Wow.
And that might be the opening, Nikki, for Purplehead to take this win. They wipe out the map. Malmo last man standing, 30 seconds left alive. Can they secure this flag? Respawn's coming in. Where is Red Bull? Red Bull needs to get in and get the cancel. He gets the cancel just in time. But Red Bull's gonna pay with his life. 20 seconds left remaining. They
20
have to back off
seconds.
from this Dragon Scion. The Dragon Scion doing a lot of damage, but they just need to stall. Purplehead just needs to not die, and they will take this win. Dragon Scion again trying to force them back, trying to commit for the flag. Not enough time. 5 seconds is not enough. Here comes the cancel. There goes the win. Purplehead takes the lead in this series.
Wow. Purplehead with 2-1. They might have lost the first match, but they were able to get 2-1 in favor for themselves in the best of 7 series. Congratulations to Purplehead. We still have a lot of games to be played for tonight. But one thing's for sure, Nixna. I don't know if Nixna is going to be the MVP, but all of the contest in the middle for the flag retrieval of the opponent was on point. Also, quadra kill, and it's Nixna is on the roll there. I would just want to say 8-4-6. On the other hand,
she's the MVP in my book, regardless of what the game says.
Yeah, regardless. Because all of those interruption was really on point. And even though Nixna is dying, at least, the exchange would be stopping or preventing DEWARKOP from actually taking flags. And that's really, really crucial.
absolutely. I mean, Nixna stopping Kyrie from respawning and getting to the
Malmo
spawn.
too.
She stopped Kyrie 4 times from.
Wow.
She spawned Camp Kyrie 4 times from reaching the fight, and they needed to rotate Red Bull to help out, so that it was 2 versus 1 just to force Nixna away from the spawn. So I mean, just that alone shows how annoying the card merchant can be, and how important it is to be able to have a player that's really good at playing that.
That is true.
Absolutely.
That is true. The impact in the game. So you want to shut down Nixna. On the other hand, there's still a lot of problematic players from PURPLEHEAD that you want to deal with. So yeah, so hold the thought. This is not a problem, because this is another giveaway. We have another viewer gift code to our adventurers. It's going to be ROO Valkyrie or Valkyrie 2025 S champion. So everyone, Stone of Bond 3 times 1. Share it to your guildmates. Wow, share it to your friends. Okay.
The prizes keep getting better and better, Nikki. This Stone of Bond 3 is worth 2,000 yens. So make sure you claim this. Make sure you share it with your guildmates as well.
Yeah, so take note of the codes, because I mean, you can review the live, don't worry, but
that's true.
you know.
In case my
Better.
guildmates, if you guys from Phantom are looking at this right now, make sure you share the code with the rest, or I'm coming to haunt you guys in your dreams.
So shout out to Phantom Guild and shout out to Pug Rules Guild. We're still live. We're still playing. Okay, shout out to everyone who is with us in the live right now. Yeah, I believe we still have a lot to be given away for the evening. So please do tune in with us. So let's while they're retrieving or redeeming the code, let's talk about how problematic Nixna is, and you know how PURPLEHEAD has studied this kind of lineup, how they play it, like shutting down red I forgot the
Red
IGN.
Bull.
Is it
Kyrie and Red
Bull?
Bull, yeah.
Yeah, they keep on shutting down this 2 damage dealer. It's so hard for J-Vile Grace to actually possess any DPS, and it would be really such a waste to possess other players. Like, you really want to prioritize those frontliners, so it's just so hard for the DEWARKOP to demolish or like just destroy this. I mean, I'm not even seeing PURPLEHEAD stacking. They're not actually stacking, like you mentioned, like the kind of mess, but it's an organized chaos somehow, because we can see how the RAM keeps on just possessing. Was it Prometheus HK? But yeah, I forgot the IGN, but yeah, let's find out later on. But now still the same ban and probably same pick, because it works.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, DEWARKOP has had 2 games to download PURPLEHEAD. PURPLEHEAD has been able to adjust very well after the first game. Let's see if DEWARKOP has a new plan heading into game number 4 of this best of 7 series. PURPLEHEAD taking the lead of the series 2-1 right now. 2 more wins for them to secure a place in history, as well as just 100,000 yens. Can they force this to a match point after this, or will DEWARKOP even out the series once again, Nikki? This is going to be the most important round in this best of 7, because if you're down 3-1, the mental pressure increases immensely.
True. Actually, I'm sharing the live stream because I want to share it to everyone. They need to tune in now, because we're almost going towards, you know, we won't know if we still have, like, you know, more games to be played for tonight. If PURPLEHEAD would like to solidify their footing right now, we can see someone's already processed, and that's going to be
Red Bull.
Dormitory. Red Bull.
No,
She's
Kyrie.
gonna go down there. Kyrie taking damage, gonna go down as well. I think this is Ryo Kawaki. Very aggressive there. Just going to the stack of DEWARKOP. They wanna show how dominant they are.
Yeah, it's a hard fight. Ryo Kawaki was walking in there with maximum overheat charges, so the damage that he was able to bring was huge, and he was able to wipe out the side of DEWARKOP. So PURPLEHEAD taking the slight lead at the start with 6 kills compared to 3 from the DEWARKOP side. Jean Go doing a lot of damage as well. Dom Eternity trying to fight him out as he's stuck though. in the C Vortex. Meanwhile, on the back line, Nixna really forcing them to back off here. Nixna with a
Yes.
double kill on the back lines, and Purplehead is still taking the lead in this game.
Wow. They're actually pushing the fights outside of the arena and they're doing it flawlessly. Magnetic fields and even the vortex being placed strategically away from the flag, giving their flag retriever an ample space to actually retrieve the flag. But no one's actually touching it.
Oh, Dragon
They
Scion
are just
wasted.
guarding the arena. And that's going to be Kairi. Oh, Kairi's gonna die again.
Yep. No Dragon Scion, which is a huge part of their DPS. They lose it. Dom Eternity is
Yeah.
gonna fall very quickly here as well. Possessed Ryo Kawaki, really tearing them a new one. They didn't
Yes.
finish off J Valkyrie. They do manage to finish off him. And Red Bull as well. Another wipe going towards the way of Purplehead. They are taking these individual small skirmishes so well that find the side of DEWARKOP, they're in a mess. They have no way to regroup. They're losing every small skirmish, and it comes down to the play of Nixna as well as Jean Go. They're really positioning themselves in a way that they're separating these fights. It's never a 5 versus 5. It's always a 1 versus 1, a 2 versus 2 here, and they are winning every single one of them.
Yes, they are winning every single skirmishes, 34-10 right now. Ryo Kawaki, very aggressive, always on the front line, is gonna go down, but still managed to take Dom Eternity as well. So whenever Dom Eternity is gonna die, Kairi's gonna be the next one, Red Bull as well, and J Vile Grace. It's just so hard for them, and I think this is another opportunity for Purplehead to retrieve the flag. It's very open right now, but someone's already here with a magnetic
And the
field. And oh no, Dom Eternity is dying, and DEWARKOP, they're trying so hard, but they are also struggling so hard. I mean, this is just complete dominance coming from Purplehead.
Yeah, I'm noticing something huge is that even though, like we were saying, they're taking these small skirmishes very well,
Yes.
but they are in the vicinity of another teammate to always be able to connect and assist them. So if Ryo Kawaki is fighting 2 people, you can see the commander joining him from wherever he is, back up with the
They're just-
damage. They are just so well connected with each other. And Purplehead has taken such a big lead that they can give up this flag and still
Yeah.
take the lead. Purplehead, this is one of the most dominant performances we
Yes.
have been seeing from them in this entire best of 7, and they know that they've won. They know that there's no
Yeah.
time for DEWARKOP to try and fight back, and they are taking a 3-1 lead in this best of 7 finals.
Yeah, Sarah, the reason why I was a bit laughing because I saw them, all of the team Purplehead is just running towards their area because they know we have 82 points and there's no way in math or whatever that you'll be able to catch up, and it's going to be a 3-2-1, Purplehead leading the series, and now almost one game closer in becoming our grand champions for the season 2 of Valkyrie Cup here at Ragnarok Origins. They are so close. However, you mentioned the mental fortitude of these players, especially for DEWARKOP. They are now in this situation wherein they cannot actually commit any misplay or any mistake. It's a do or die series for them for the next game. But let's look at the stats here. You mentioned that Ryo Kawaki is really aggressive. Almost all of them has more than 5 kills except from Metazine HK, of course, the Doramsi. But wow, 7.1 our MVP for that game. On the other hand, I think DEWARKOP, they're struggling with taking down anyone from Purplehead simply because the DPS, the damage dealers, are the first one to actually die, leaving J Vile Grace, alone and no one to possess. It's so problematic, so hard. If you're in his place, how are you gonna do that? But hold on, thought what's this?
This is,
Wow!
We are giving away 666 Nyan berries to 10 winners. 10 winners, ladies and gentlemen. If you
Wow!
put the team that you're supporting, plus UID, plus server, plus character name in the live chat right now, and we will be selecting 10 winners. Make sure the format is correct. Make sure you have the information correct as well. So that's the team you're supporting, your UID, your server, and your character name in the right format. Put it in the chat right now, and you might be selected to win 666 Nyan berries. That is worth $10 plus. I think it's $15 worth of Nyamberry. So make sure you
Let's go.
participate in this right now. Make sure you have all the information correct and the format correct as well. Helder, I know you're out there. I hope you've saved your Chinese characters in your name, because without that, he did not have the Chinese characters handy last time, so he was not able to participate. But this time, I hope he has learned his lesson and he's able to join this time.
Yes, once again, dear adventurers, do type it at the comment section. The team that you're supporting, your UID, server, and your character name, you have to put it in the correct format or else it will be forfeited. I am now seeing a lot of entries in our comment section. You have to spam it actually, because you know our representative, we have an official ROO representative to pick the winners, and in a bit we're gonna announce the winners, right, Cyril?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow. The prizes will also be sent directly to your mail, so
Yeah.
you have to make sure the information you enter is correct. Make sure you
Correct.
put down the correct information with the correct format. If the format is wrong, you won't be eligible. If the information is wrong, even if you win, it might be sent to the void. So it might be just completely missing.
To the void.
So make sure you have that information down and correct. And who knows, you might win 666 Nyan berries. But
Go
hey,
Zero. I can take it from here. Go Zero. Type it now. It's all right. I can take it from here.
It's
'Cause
okay.
it's okay. You don't want to join.
we let the audience, enjoy this. I'm going for the next one because we both
Ah,
know
the
that
next
the
one.
next one is bigger.
The next one. The next one. I'm really happy to see the chat that it's divided. Definitely divided. There are adventurers rooting for DEWARKOP. There are adventurers rooting for PURPLEHEAD, which is really
Which is
fun
good.
to see.
Mhm.
Yeah, because sometimes it's always like overpowered, especially when it comes to voting and putting in your bets. But yeah, this is a really good mix of teams that you're supporting. But hold that thought. I think it's still the same ban and pick.
Yep. I mean, someone hates both priests. They take them out, and are more.
Wow.
If the past few games has anything to show, PURPLEHEAD is just much better
Yes.
playing in these split skirmishes. So DEWARKOP,
Yes.
they play this once again. They won the first game, but PURPLEHEAD has been able to adjust,
Whew.
has been able to really find the way to play without the sustainability of both
Yes.
archbishops. So is this gonna be a repeat of the last 3 games, or has DEWARKOP figured out something to break this series apart? Let's find out. Are we finding a grand champion of the Valkyrie Cup 2025 in this series, or are we extending it to game number 6?
Definitely, if PURPLEHEAD's gonna play how they played during the previous matches, it's safe to say that they'll be our grand champions. But I mean, DEWARKOP, they won the first match. Do not forget about the first match. So I think they'll be able to put whatever tricks up to their sleeves. So someone's already possessed.
Yep,
Okay,
Kawaki
both of
going
them.
to go for Kyrie, and
Kyrie.
Kyrie's gonna lose.
Red Bull.
So John Go is gonna fall, but J Valkyrie still left alive. And Real
Malmo.
Kawaki being chased down. Oh, good damage coming from
Malmo.
Dom
Real Kawaki.
Eternity. So
Ooh.
the damage from the arcade is there, 6-6. They did switch up their the characters that
Yes.
they're playing here. Nikki.
Yes.
It's Dom on the arcade this time and Kyrie on the mech.
Oh, it's a switch between Kyrie and Dom Eternity. However, 10-6 is still pretty close, and the flag area is still contested. Nixna is being taken down. We can see here that Nixna is being targeted, which is good adjustment coming from DEWARKOP. And if they continue to do this, they might be able to answer back the aggressiveness coming from the PURPLEHEAD team here. And right now, I think this is going to be the reset. They need to regroup. Ryokowaki will be dying together with the commander from PURPLEHEAD, but Malmo will be taken down together with Dom Eternity. There's always a kill for a kill, and that is, very, very crucial for both of the team. They need to have a clear head right now, and this is going to be another reset. Kyrie already dominating here, which is really surprising for Kyrie to be playing a different role.
J Valkyrie is dead, so that's the Sidoram down, and this will be the opening
Oh, no!
that PURPLEHEAD is looking for. They are gonna get a free flag capture as long as they can stop the card. The card is coming, they need to
Yes.
stop him right now. Nope, not in time. 56 for Purplehead. They take the lead right here. DEWARKOP are
Well-
kind of scrambling right now to find an opening to win this game.
It has always been like that. Whenever they take down Vile Grace, that's a perfect time to actually whoever is near the flag to take it.
Oh,
But
bad
now
position.
they're pushing it outside the arena. Ryo Kawaki already in front, being possessed right now, but will be taken down. But at least was able to push back the fight and skirmishes outside the arena.
But I think this was a planned move coming from the side of Purplehead. They take the fight outside so that they can whittle down the HP of their opponents, and when they respawn, they come back with full HP, making their next wipe more easier. So let's see if they're able to do that right now. 60 to 22. Ryo Kawaki finishes off Dom. That's a huge part of their DPS down. Nyx now will fall. Vile Grace taking a lot of damage. Can he survive from this? Still alive, but they lose
Almost.
that DPS from Kyrie.
Almost. Vile Grace was able to sustain a red blue as well, but still uncontested middle. Nyx now already ended Kyrie's dominance there. And I think another reset that we're seeing right now, at this point, DEWARKOP is really playing cautiously together with Purplehead. We know how aggressive Purplehead is, but now
they burst
we
down
can
Dom.
that this is a very well calculated and a careful match, but Nyx already killed 3 probably, but Kyrie will be killing as well. But 74 to 28, 40 seconds. Oh no, I'm doing the maths on my head, but Zero, I can't seem to wrap my head around these numbers.
Purplehead, absolutely amazing gameplay. They execute their strategy to perfection. They take these split fights, they back each other up, and they are the undisputed Valkyrie Cup champions for 2025. 4-1 was the final scoreline, and they are going to walk home with 100,000 Nyan berries each.
Congratulations to Purplehead. You guys are our Season 2 Grand Champions for the Valkyrie Cup. And of course, good game well played to DEWARKOP. You've shown your prowess from the top 64 until the top 2 here. You guys were super great, and we're really happy to spectate this tournament together with the adventurers who are very busy typing in their entries for our raffle.
Yeah, make sure to keep on typing that. What was it? Use the team you're supporting plus your UID plus server plus username. Yes, IGN. Type it in chat, and you will be. You might have a chance to win 666 Nyan berries. That's for 10 winners. But
yes,
now that we've crowned a champion for the Valkyrie Cup, which is Purplehead, fantastic performance from them. Undefeated throughout this entire tournament. They have lost matches, maybe, but they've never lost a series. So that is how dominant they have been. If you talk about series win, they are 100% win rate. They've won 53 games in a row. 53 games in a row without a single loss in a series. That's something to really be proud of. But of course, for all the viewers out there, you've been able to witness a part of history, and we want to reward you for that very, very soon. So don't leave the stream yet. I know you guys are happy with the wager tokens that you won or lost, maybe by betting on each side. Like Nikki.
I'm so sorry. But anyway, here's our post-game stats for that previous match. Ryo Kawaki, very, very aggressive, always in front, together with Promethazine HK here with 747 and Promethazine with 009. Our MVP, by the way. Our commander here with 5311, Django with 435, and Nyx now with 642. I honestly miss Matois. Matois is our divine light. But yeah, I missed him because he wasn't able to play in all of the games. But yeah, you are missed, Matois. Anyway, congratulations to Purplehead. Looking back in all of the matches, Purplehead was, they know their target. If you know your objective, and it's just so, we will give you victory. And talking about target, here's your target: 777 Nyan berries.
Yep, this is not 777, guys. This is 7,777 Nyan berries for one winner.
Woo!
Only one winner will win this. So make sure that you
Me.
want to increase your chances to win, or at least a friend to win. So make sure you get your guildmates here, get your friends into the stream, type in the team that you're supporting, plus UID, your server, and your character name, and you will be entered into the part of this giveaway. So only one winner will be taking this home. So make sure you have one chance, you have one shot, you have one opportunity. Don't miss this. Make sure you don't drop your mom's spaghetti. You know, make sure you're typing the right information on the chat right now, and you will stand a chance to win this 7,777 yen berries.
Zero becoming Eminem. What happened, Zero? Why are you crying again? I know. Nyan Berry, right? Nyan Berry will fade to me. So again, 7,777 yen berries up for grabs. I know that the chat is actually going wild. It's so fast. Everyone's so crazy putting in their entry. Again, do not forget the correct format. Zero has mentioned that the team that you're currently supporting, yes, account UID, server, and then your character name. It has to be correct, or else it will be forfeited. But you know, whoever wins, it would be automatically credited to your account. Wow!
Sent directly to your mail, so don't worry about it. And yes, you know, you still have some time. Make sure you enter this enter the information in the chat right now before we finish things off, guys. We're gonna give you a little bit more time to type this in. But hey, Nikki, what a fantastic series we've been able to witness.
Honestly speaking, I really, if we have a chance to interview the champions, it would be really a good opportunity, because you know, I wanna ask Promethazine HK, being the sole Doram C Doram in the game, because he has a lot of things going on, like aside from supporting his teammates, also sustaining and putting the vortex, and it's a
tough job. It's a tough job. You have to do so many things at once.
Yeah,
and,
super.
I mean, ultimately, it was a team contribution, right? Everybody
yes,
did
of course.
Nixna, fantastic. Kyrie,
Ryo
Kawaki as well. You know, they've all been able to really contribute to this win, and it's a well-deserved victory. All 6 of them will be walking home with 100,000 yen berries, and of course, the prestige,
bragging rights
as well, to be called one of the rare few champions of the Valkyrie Cup. But hey, Nikki, I think it's time to wrap things up here. It's been a fantastic stream. You know, we expected a much longer games, but you know,
honestly I said 3 to 4, right? I said 3 to 4, but yeah, we have 4 to 1. Still not bad. A really good match. Let me take this opportunity to thank the prod team, the tech team, or organizers, especially Ragnarok, Origin, my partner here, Zero, and all of the streamers and content creators for ROO, especially in different languages. We have Junko, Shipdone, Abigail. Thank you so much. And the adventurers who joined our stream, and the participants as well. How about you, Zero?
Yeah, just want to shout out to everyone who's still here with us. It's 2025. We're still loving Ragnar Online Origin, so make sure you keep the love up. And you know, the next tournament's even going to be more interesting. It's going to be the first of its kind for the upcoming Loki Cup. But hey, that's coming up soon.
Spoiler!
More information for that. But
Spoiler!
Hey, you know, it's been a great night. I'm sure everyone is happy with being able to witness this part of history. But I think it's time to close things here, Nikki. So yeah, everyone, thank you for watching here with us on the official Ragnar Online Origin English Valkyrie Cup 2025 Grand Final stream. My name is Zero. This is Nikki, and we'll see you guys next time. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace out. Good night.